another episode of Deckbuilding Tuesday. This time we're going to be looking at DDD. Now, DDD is an interesting deck. It's notorious for being very complex, having a lot of combo lines and whatnot, and also being just like generally very difficult to understand. But now, some new support coming out of Deckbuilding Conventions made the deck not only more streamlined, but also more powerful. So let's look at them now. Let's look at all the cards. Let's start off with Double D Savant Kepler. You can not pendulum some monsters except DD monsters. Just return during your standby phase, reduce this card's pendulum scale by 2. Then destroy all monsters you control with level greater than or equal to this card's pendulum scale except DD monsters. If normal special summon, you can target another DD card you control, return it to the hand, or search Dark Contract. This is basically one of your major starters. You can use it to grab Dark Contract with the gate, or in some cases Dark Contract with the 0K, which we'll talk about later. Next up is DD Counterbearer. Pension effect, not really important. Monster effect, you can discard another DD monster, special summon from your hand. On summon, you can search a DD with 0 attack or defense from your deck to your hand. Each effect is a hard once. This is essentially another way to get to your starters like Kepler, Tarnagus, or Scale Surveyor. During standby phase, you can target up to 2 cards in 10 zones. Scales become 0 until the end of the turn. You control a DD potential monster card, you can special summon this card from your hand. If it's more special summon, you can make its level become 4. If it's at the grave or add it to the extra deck face up, you can target a DD potential monster card you control, return it to the hand. Each effect is hard once. This is basically just another free body. You can use it for to make rank 4s, or you can just use it as like link or synchro material. Next up, we got Triple D, Zero Demise, King Zero, Machinex. During the main phase, if it was activated this turn, you could place Dark Contract into a spot from your face in your field. This is harder once. In the face of Triple D and or Dark Contract cards you control, other than the card with this name, is destroyable. This card is in your extra deck, even during the damage step. With special summon this card, then you can destroy one card on the field. If this card in the monster stone is destroyed, you can place it in the pen zone. Each effect is hard. So, this is another starter, but also it can be part of the end, adding to the extra deck. You can use it as a form of disruption. DD Lance Soldier. You can turn DD monster you control, increase the level by up to the number of Dark Contracts in your field and graveyard. If it's in your grave, you can turn Dark Contract you control, destroy it. If you do special summon this card, banish when it leaves the field. Each effect is hard once. This is another piece of synchro material. It's the only tuner actually going to run this deck for the purpose of being a tuner. It's super helpful to have because you can summon it twice, and you can use it as material to make both this guy and this guy, which I'll get into later. Necro Slime. If it's in your grave, you can fusion some triple D fusion from your extract by banishing fusion materials mentioned from your grave, including this card. You're going to use it to make Genghis, which I'll get into later. See, Oblivion King, it's Ragnarok. Hand effect. If you special summon a DD monster except for the damage step, you can try a DD in your grave. Any battle damage your opponent takes becomes half for the rest of the turn. Also special summon that monster, and if you do, take 1,000. On summon, you can target triple D in your grave, special summon it. This is a hard once. Once per turn, you trigger another DD monster, the target monster your opponent controls, banish it. This is another extender. You're going to get it off Gilgamesh, and you typically use it to summon something from Lance Soldier or Griffin from grave. Griffin, you target a fiend you control, gains 500 attack to the end of the turn. For each contract spell trap with for next turn on your field or in your grave, then destroy this card. That's a hard once. You control a DD monster, you can special summon this card from your hand in defense position. It's pendant, you can discard a DD or a Dark Contract, draw. If it's summoned from grave, you can search a DD from deck to hand except Griffin, and each effect is hard once. This is a level 4 extender. Basically, having any DD in hand means you can get this guy out and go for combo. This one, yes, you can depend on DDs. One swallow is a good thing. You can negate and activate the spell effect that would damage you and destroy stuff. On summon, you can send a DD or dark contract from your deck to the grave, such as Savant Copernicus. That's for one, specifically send Necro Slime off of this, so that you can summon little Gigas here later. After spells, we're running 3 dark contract during the main phase and a DD from deck to hand. That's for once. Let's return to standby, take 1,000. Then we're going to be running 3 dark contract with 0k. You target DD current control set 0k destroy it, and if you do special DD from your deck, so you can special summon for the rest of the turn except DD monsters. That's one once, and again take out some during standby. So this is a really powerful extender, because if you draw, say, a gate, you can use this for Kepler, you can use for either Kepler or Machinex, go to this, pop, etc., etc. It's just generally a very useful card to have. Next, we're playing 1 Triple E Headhunt. If you control Triple E, target a face monster your opponent controls. Take control of it until the end phase of the next turn, but its effects are negated. Can't declare an attack. Also, if this monster is special from the extra deck, it's treated as a DDD monster. This is not only a monster negate, but steal. So that makes it like doubly powerful. For non-extra warning, Dual Loss, Triple Ash Blossom, Triple Draw and Lockbird, 1 called by 1 cross out, and Triple Confirm. For the extra deck, 2 Flame King Genghis, it's fusion, 2 DD monsters. If another DD monster is special to feel the way you control this monster, except during the damage step. You can target a DD in grave, special summon it. That's a hard one. If it's destroyed in battle or by monster effect in its owner's possession, you can target a contract card in your grave, add to your hand. This is not only an extender, but it's also a 6, meaning you can either use it to make Siegfried or High Caesar. Next up is Quadruple D, Great Convention King Art Crisis. Scale 13. Target any number of dark contracts you control, destroy them, then special summon up to that many Doom King Pendulum monsters from your deck and or extra deck. That's hard once. It requires Fiend monsters with fusion with Synchro 1 exceeds on the Pendulum. Must be fusion summon or special summon from your face down extra deck by banishing the above cards from your field and or grave. You can only special summon DDD Great Convention King Art Crisis once per turn this way, no matter which method you use. So basically, no matter how you summon this, you can only summon the type once per turn. Meaning, if you fusion it, you can't special it with the other method, and if you special it with the opposite method, you can't fusion summon it. Once summoned, you can negate the effects of all face monsters your opponent currently controls. You can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each, and if it's destroyed, you can place them in your pendulums. So, this guy is basically a worse King Calamity, because currently there's no way to get it out on your opponent's turn, meaning that you can't just use it to negate the whole board, but it still has merit as an OTK tool, since it is technically still a Dark Ruler that your opponent can respond to. DDD Cursing Siegfried, it's a Synchro, once you're plus 1 to your DD monsters. Quick effect, you can target a face of spell trap on the field. That target has effects negated until the next standby phase. This is a hard once. If it's destroyed, the battle card effect is sent to the grave. Get that to 3 dark contract you control. This is a pretty good thing to have on your end board. Spell trap negates are always useful. Very rare nowadays. Next up, Triple D Founder King Clovis, 6. On Synchro Summon, you can target a manage DD or for contracts on the turn 1 of your grave instead, special summon it. This is hard once. If it's banished, you can activate this effect. If your DD monster attacks a defensive signature monster this turn, if it's piercing. It's another really strong extender, and importantly, it's 6, and you can use it to special back, say, Land Soldier, and go into Siegfried or Caesar. Next up is Zeus. Always good to have this. If if you're not locked by the time you get to like an Xyz and you go combat, you just make this guy, and then you have another body on field. If I think Caesar, you probably know this guy because the Fiendsmith, double special summon negate, and attacking. So it searches Dark Contract and sent from field to grave. DDD Marksman King Tell. You can also see some of this card by using a rank 4 DDD Xyz monster you control as the material. Materials transferred. Once per turn quick effect, if you took any effect damage this turn, you can detach a material, target face-up monster on field, loses 1,000, and if it does inflict 1,000, if it's sent from field to grave, you can pitch a DDD or Dark Contract from deck. This is good because you can overlay it off, you can make it off of Solomon. Level 4 requires 2 level 4 DDs. Detach to search a DD. If it's banished, you can target a DD effect monster you control. It gains the effect if it destroys a monster by battle. Inflict damage to your opponent equal to that monster's original attack. Each effect is hard once. You can overlay this guy. Make search. Make into King Tell. Then King Tell can be sent to the grave by whatever method, and then send another DD. And speaking of DDDXCs that are very powerful, Machinax. Deus Machinax. While you have a card in your other pen zone, you can target a pen monster you control in your grave, special summon the card in your other pen zone, and if you do, place the target pendulum monster in your pendulum zone. You can only use this effective Machinax with return. 2 level 10 fiends, you're not going to summon it that way. You can also Xyz summon it by using a triple D you control as material, transfer materials. You can only control 1 Deus Machinax in your monster zone. Once per chain, when a monster card your opponent controls activates effect, quick effect, you're going to detach 2 or destroy a Dark Contract you control, and if you do, attach that opponent's card to this card's material. Once per turn during your standby, you can place it in your pendulum zone. So you can make this guy, if you have Dark Contract, pop a Dark Contract, suck, steal the guy, put it on under Machinax, and then you also trigger 0 Machinax to pop another guy. Next up is the infamous DDD Link 3, Sky King's Zeus Ragnarok. Requires 2 or more DD monsters. You try a DD or Dark Contract, you control, destroy it. Also during main phase, you get an additional pendulum summon of a DD monster. You can only gain this one per turn. When your opponent activates a monster effect in the hand, you can banish a DD and a Dark Contract from your grave to get the activation. You can only use this once per turn. So you can make this off of King Tell and Gilgamesh, which I'll talk about in a sec. And you make this guy, Gilgamesh, send, and now you have insulation against Nibiru. Pretty cool. And speaking of cool, Gilgamesh requires 2 DD monsters on special summon. You can activate this effect. You can't special summon non-DDs for the rest of the turn. Also place 2 DDs with different names for your deck and your pendulum stones, and if you do, take 1,000. If this linked summon card is destroyed by battle with an opponent's attacking monster or by an opponent's card effect while it's in its own monster zone, you can special DD from your extra deck or grave in defense position. Each effect is hard once. This is basically setting pendulum scales for free, which is very important. And also you can use him, this guy, to this guy. Also really cool. On the side, we got 3 Meowls, 3 Perulia, 3 Ghost Bell, 3 Dimensional Barrier, and 3 Dominus Impulse. We don't run any monsters that are under this attribute combination, except, yeah, we don't have any. So you can just play this and get a free special negate. Alright, so now that we've looked at the deck, let's look at an example combo.